Hey guys, it's Kay from KS Anonymous, and I am back today with another episode of r/anti-MLM. A woman I know sells BeachBody and posts this crap. Not pushy at all. Should I join a fitness group? Do you like to have fun? Yes. Yes! No. What is wrong with you? Do you like exercise friends? Yes. Yes! No. We love you. It's fun. Okay, fine. Yes! Still no. I'm crying. Thanks. Do I have to buy something? Do you want to? Yes, I love myself. Yes! No. Cool. Just say yes! I'm sorry, that makes me want to be like... No. Today I learned that a group of Karens is called a complaint. It should be in the dictionary. Is it a complaint or a privilege of Karens? I've heard both. I think if it's under 3, it's a complaint, but if it's over 4, it's a privilege. I believe a group of 10 plus is called a pyramid scheme. I mean, you're not wrong. The truth about Beachbody coaching no one wants you to know about from someone who's been there. My story as a Beachbody coach. To start off, yes, I drank the Kool-Aid. I was hardcore into Beachbody, and I still do love the workouts. They are good at-home workouts, and one positive of the whole experience was incorporating personal development reading into my life. But don't be a dumb bee like me and sign up to coach twice like a moron. In my defense, as I hope I've shown on my other posts, I was brainwashed to believe the first time I signed up and failed was because I didn't try hard enough. It was no one's fault but my own because the business model was easy to duplicate, just do the work. When the reality is over 80% of coaches make nothing and stay at the bottom of ranking. Warning, semi-long post ahead. Now, I'm not going to use real names, only because I don't want to spread any hate to individual people. This is going to be a long post. Alright, here we go. Strap in, peeps. So my story is similar to a lot of people who start Beachbody. I was at a really low point in my life. Working at a job, I'd literally go home and cry every day because it was so stressful. I was definitely desperate to get out. Well, I had recently joined Instagram and was having fun posting pictures and whatnot when I came across Mary. Mary has a ton of followers and everything on her page is so aesthetic. And she's always posting how happy she is and how she loves being her own boss. Well, Mary opened up spots in her boot camp and I signed right up with a 21-day fixed DVD challenge pack, $160 at the time. And I loved it. I was losing weight, toning up, and other people were noticing. At the same time, I was getting messages from, well, I didn't realize it at the time, other Beachbody Huns saying I'd be so good as a coach because my fitness posts were so inspirational. I would thank them and think, wow, if so many people think I'd be a good coach, maybe I should try. So I messaged Mary asking about coaching, and she claimed she was just about to message me, asking if I wanted to virtually sit in on her sneak peek into the coaching life. Looking back, I can see clearly how everything was endless scripts, and none of these coaches actually believed I could do this. They just wanted to grow their team. But at the time, my confidence and self-esteem was so low, and I so desperately wanted to believe someone thought I could be good at something and escape my soul-crushing job. The sneak peek wasn't really anything about how you actually make an income except a super vague, I just invite people to join me on my journey with Beachbody products. It was primarily her story and how she had to make this work because she didn't want to work a 9-to-5 restrictive job on someone else's schedule, and how now she can travel whenever she wants and she earns all these amazing trips paid for by Beachbody. This all sounded great to me. Fire my boss, be able to make my own schedule, and not have someone micromanaging me. Sign me up. Which I did. I signed up that day and was so excited. I was ready to help people get started with me and support others on their fitness journey. My upline Mary sent me an email saying I needed to sign up 3 people a month to hit Success Club, and those that were serious about making an income from this aimed for SC10. Well, I was going to be successful and make this my full-time income, so that was my goal. Then she said I also needed to hit Emerald status because that was the first rank where your business started to pay you back. which also sounded great. I was like, all right, let's do this. I started watching all the trainings available in the BeachBody back office. I attended the team's weekly training calls religiously. Since another thing Mary pointed out was if you're not watching the weekly training calls or participating on the team page, you're not serious about this business. And I was definitely serious. So in my first month, I convinced my best friend to sign up as a coach and my mom to sign up under me so I could hit my first rank. I got a congratulations shout out on the team page, personal phone call with Mary telling me how awesome I was doing and how now my next step should be to hit diamond. I was on cloud 9. I was like, yes, this is it. This was easy and I could for sure be part of the top 10 in the whole company. But alas, this is where the excitement and high started to go down. I had ignored the fact I had signed up the people that already loved me and are willing to buy dirt from me. It wasn't that this was easy. It was that I had signed up my easy people first to give me that false sense of confidence that this was going to be as easy as Mary was telling me. Side note, I believe this is another reason people get so sucked in so fast. They get easy wins in the beginning because the people that are really our friends and family are willing to help us out, so it gives people a brief boost in confidence that this is going to be it. It's going to be what lets them stay home with their kids and not have to go to a 9-to-5 job. Back to about me. Spoiler alert, but that first month when I signed up, my mom and best friend were the last sale I'd make for the next 1.5 years before I quit. Why did I go that long before I finally called it quits? Well, that first month I signed up, I bought my ticket to Summit, which at the time was being held about 6 hours from where I lived, and it was going to be held about 8 months from the time I signed up. So I kept telling myself that first 8 months, okay, by Summit, I'll be a 2-star diamond. I've got time to make this work. Meanwhile, after the second month, I no longer heard from Mary again, except seeing her on the team page shouting out the latest success person. It was kind of like middle school all over again. Mentality where you want to be part of the popular kids. You wanted to be part of the people that were getting the shout outs, being told they're doing amazing. So I worked my butt off, inviting, posting on social media, but nothing was happening. And of course, my mom had canceled her coaching profile because she couldn't afford Shakeology every month and I couldn't afford to buy it for her. And my bestie, still my bestie, I lost no friends because of this endeavor, probably why I'm a failure as a hun, canceled her Shakeology subscription because she couldn't stand the taste. So my status went right back down to coach, and it stayed there. I still went to Summit, and I got to meet Mary face to face for about 5 seconds. She was or might still be a top 10 coach, so she had lots of people wanting to meet her, and I couldn't help but feel starstruck. It was like meeting a celebrity, but this gave me the motivation to hang on for another year because I wanted to be like her, having all that recognition and be happy. So I tried hard and just ended up getting more and more frustrated. I found my upline's upline team page. That was a group page for anyone in the downline. So I kind of snuck my way in, semi-convinced there must be something missing from our team page. That was when I found the scripts Mary used on me, and I felt like a moron. She didn't really give a dang about me, or probably hardly anyone else. That's when I started to scrutinize the team page a bit harder, and the amount of repeat success was insanely small. Once you started really looking at the names, a lot were congrats on hitting Emerald, which is only second from the bottom of the ranking system. Very few were diamonds, and the ones that were are people that either ran both the coach businesses that were under them, or at least ran one, i.e. their husband's account. The spell was broken, and I felt used, and I had poured hundreds into buying Shakeology every month. I canceled my account and got what I had now come to recognize as a script email from Mary going, "OMG, don't go!" I didn't even bother responding. About 1 year or 2 passes, and I had managed to completely tear my ankle out of its socket, leaving me unable to do any kind of workouts that involves lifting or even walking. I technically wasn't supposed to walk on it for 6 months to 1 year, but who the heck can do that? And I lived in a 2nd-story apartment with no elevator, so that really wasn't happening. Well, after the boot that was wrapped around my ankle came off, and I officially had the all clear to do things, I was at my highest weight ever, which was insanely discouraging. Another very low point in my life. This is when I met the second person whose team I would join. We'll call her Sarah. I also met Sarah on Instagram, and unlike Mary, Sarah seemed normal. She wasn't six-pack abs and 9 million followers like Mary. She seemed more like me, where weight loss wasn't super easy, but she still lost weight with the programs, but didn't go crazy counting and tracking everything she ate like a super restrictive diet. Basically, she'd post about tacos she was eating and actually ate the tacos. Unlike from some of the behind-the-scenes things I learned about Mary, that she didn't eat a lot of the things she'd post, she just used them to seem more relatable. Sarah seemed to legitimately care, and I do think she is one of the good ones that legit care about people she signs up. So I signed up as a discount coach, aka I was in for the discount. Newsflash, not worth it. On her next boot camp. Sarah put me into her upline's team page before she made her own, and then I joined that one as well. I learned quickly that her upline at the time was the #1 coach in BeachBody. I slowly started to semi-fall back into the thought of maybe I could make this work. Maybe I just didn't really vibe with the last person I signed up with, and that was really why I failed. My last coach wasn't my tribe, and maybe I didn't try as hard as I thought I did. Since this new top coach claimed it was easy and to just duplicate what she does on her training website, so I decided to try coaching again, only this time I wasn't buying Shakeology until I did make a sale, and I wasn't going to hit up my easy win people. I wanted to see if I really could make it work purely on cold market people. Spoiler alert, it didn't. It's not an easy business model to duplicate because the reality of it is that if you don't have coaches under you whose account you control, you're not going to make it. Because people leave network marketing all the time because it's not really a sustainable income even if you rank advanced. You have to hold that rank for 6 weeks consecutively if you want to get all the benefits it entails. You drop once because someone quits, then you're back to the start of your 6 weeks. There's really very little money to make in the retail sales part, and the recruiting part requires you to find other people who are willing to also sign up their spouses and family under them to rank advanced. That's the real truth. It's less all the people are #killing it, more this person has friends and family willing and able to sign up and stay on. Sure, not all the people under someone's going to be their family, but if you're to make this work, to use a real-life example, this top coach I was last under had 14 people at the diamond rank, and over 7,000 people signed up as coaches under her. So you can only imagine how many people she's talked to and how many people she's gone through to get that many people. Plus, clearly, if this was easily duplicated, you can't tell me that out of 7,000 people with access to the same training, only 14 people are able to hit diamond. Hence, once I saw the numbers of how many people these coaches are messaging and trying to recruit each month, the more it made the final nail in the Beachbody coffin for me that this is not sustainable. This is not actually a way to gain a schedule with freedom to make your own schedule. You're actually going to be glued to your phone forever, following up with people forever till they say yes, having to recruit more and more people just so you can maintain your rank, a never-ending cycle of people quitting and you trying to replace them. I know this was super long-winded, and I hope this will wake someone up from the false dream and promises that MLMs provide. I'm really, really sorry that you had to go through that. It just makes me really sad how people prey on people who have like lower self-esteem, are looking for community, are looking for validation, are looking for encouragement, and then they use it to try to make money, knowing the entire time that they're just playing you. And maybe the second person was a lot more genuine, but you're still in a broken system that will not work and that is full of lies. And I'm thankful for you sharing this story. I really do hope that it does open some people's eyes who might be a part of an MLM, or maybe that they can share with their family that might be a part of an MLM, that they might be able to see that from the perspective of someone who really was in it and really bought into it and really thought it was the greatest thing ever, and only realized for themselves how they'd been taken advantage of. So happy that my best friend told her he knows a hairdresser. Yo, my sister's doing this thing with Monat hair product, and I said I have a friend that does hair. She wanted to know what you think about Monat. No. None of it's FDA approved, it's a pyramid scheme, and they have an active lawsuit against them because it's been proven to literally make hair fall out. Tell her to run. And she also linked to the complete list of Monat lawsuits. Nice. LuLaRoe group is similar to crap. More like LuLaRoe, suggested by Facebook, I assume. Groups with similar topics and activity. Crap wildlife photography. I don't know why that's funny to me. It just is. No one needed to hear this. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I'm literally working my business on the toilet this week. No one needed to know that. No one needed to hear that. Ew, why are you sitting on a toilet? Why? Also, if your business is so great, why are you sitting on the toilet to do it? Like, why are you forced? Is that the only space you have? Is that all the rent you can afford, is a tiny cubicle of a toilet? My goodness, that's nasty. Why? Anyway, that is going to wrap up today's video. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and drop a like and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Really quickly, I would like to thank my patrons. Up on the screen, you should see my face palmers and my crazy case. Thank you all so much for supporting me in that way. If you're interested in becoming a patron, checking out the original posts from today's video, or sending me an email for possible inclusion in a future video, all of that information is in the description box, so be sure to check it out. And I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye!